Let's start it. As part of Snowflake fundamentals, in this session, we are going to discuss SnowSQL installation and configuration on Windows and create a connection between SnowSQL with Snowflake. First, let's understand what is the purpose of SnowSQL. Let's say this is my Snowflake Snowflake cloud data warehouse. Let's say Snowflake data warehouse. Here I have a table. Also, here I have a table. In this table, I want to store data from my local file system. Let's say I have Windows machine, Windows, and in this Windows, I have a local file. Next one, I have Windows Linux operating system. In Linux also, I have local file system, LFS, local file system, LFS. So this is my Linux operating system. My requirement is I want to load this data into this table. For this, what we are going to do? We are going to install SnowSQL in Windows operating system, SnowSQL in Unix operating system or Linux operating system. Then we move this data. To first. There is a concept called internal stages. First, we move this local file system data to internal stages using copy command. We move this data to table. So SnowSQL is a client software. Using the SnowSQL client software, whatever we do in Snowflake Web UI, same thing we can do. We can write SQL statements. We can write all SQL statements along with this one. Additionally, what we are going to do, we are going to move our local file system data to Snowflake tables. So main purpose of SnowSQL is moving local file system data to Snowflake table. We specially use SnowSQL. Along with this additional activity, we can do all SQL statements through command user interface. Okay, let's start installing SnowSQL. Open any web browser. I already opened Google Chrome. Then go to search SnowSQL download. Click on SnowSQL download. Click on this first link. Here you can see download for Linux, download for Mac, download for Windows. Click on download for Windows. Then start downloading. The download is completed. Go to open the folder. Okay. So double click on this downloaded file. Then choose all default options. Click on next button. In my mission, already it was installed. So I'm just removing existed one. Click on remove. Then click on remove. Click on yes. Then finish. Okay. Once again, go to download location. Double click on this downloaded file. Then click on next button. Choose all default options too. Click on next button. Click on install. It will open a pop-up window. Click on yes button. See here, if you observe, it is showing two options. One is how to connect to SnowSQL to Snowflake using command prompt. This is one way. Second way, we can use second approach. Instead of every time providing username and password, you can use second approach by configuring username and password. Two ways to connect it. Let's say first approach I am going to execute. Okay, don't close this one. So first approach I am going to explain how to connect to Snowflake team. Execute this SQL command. Sorry, SnowSQL command. Open command prompt in search bar. Type CMD. Type CMD. Then click on command prompt. Okay. Then enter this one. Then change this user account, user account. Go to your Snowflake user. Go to your Snowflake user. Click on this user details. Click on your account. Click on view account details. Then take this account identifier. Okay. Close this one. Enter this account identifier. U means account identifier. Sorry, -A means account identifier. -U means username. Press enter. Then it will ask the password. Once you enter password, it will connect to Snowflake. Enter a password. Press enter. So it is connected successfully. Then use raw underscore db dot raw underscore schema. Okay. Then show tables. There are two tables. So you can see tables. Customer table, employees table. There are two tables. Now we can confirm using SnowSQL, we are able to connect to Snowflake. We are able to write SQL queries. Then select star from uh, customers. We can say to select star from customers. Spelling mistake. We can see the data. Select count star. Count star. So two records. So once you connected Snowflake using SnowSQL, you can write any SQL statement. Using SnowSQL, we can do any SQL statement, whatever we can do with web UI. But this is command user interface. Okay. So first way, clear write it in. How to connect Snowflake using Snowflake command, SnowSQL command. This is first approach we executed. Second approach. Instead of every time providing account name, username manually, just configure those details in configuration file under SnowSQL. Open your user, go to C drive and go to users with your username. In this user, you are going to see SnowSQL. In this, you are going to see config folder. In this config folder, okay, you can configure your details. Okay. So here we have to give connection name. Okay, we have to give connection name too. Let's say here, let's take multiple connections to. Let's say I'm giving connection details are dev. I'm using dev connection. Like this, you can give test connection. Then you can give prod connection. First account name. Copy your account name. Go to your user and your user details. View account details. So here account identifier. Copy this account identifier. Then enter this account identifier. Okay. And then enter your username. Enter your username. Then enter password. Okay. Then save this one, save this configuration file, close this one. Now, what they are saying, once this one is completed, okay, once the configuration is completed, execute the SnowSQL command. So here, once configuration is completed, we can use this connection name. Okay. So connection name I gave is dev. So you use this SnowSQL -c dev. So open command prompt cmd and enter this one. It will ask password. No, it won't ask password because we provided password also. Then it will connect Snowflake by default. Then use raw underscore db dot raw underscore schema. Then show tables. Then select star from customers. Okay, you can execute any SQL command. So all of you understand how to install SnowSQL and how to create a connection between SnowSQL with Snowflake. Then how to write SQL statements. Clear writing? Any questions to SnowSQL? Is it clear? Hmm. Here we are giving a connection name, right? Let's say here I given dev and another connection name we give with the test. Another connection name production. Then SnowSQL -c, this connection name we are passing. Just we are passing this connection name. Yes, it can pick up from this configuration file and connecting corresponding environment. Ah,